Okay, so that's not you, and your guys are here. Can you send me the draft first? Except if you don't
Sure.
want to review the draft.
Well, we don't have like a replay of the draft.
No, that's
We
fine.
can
I just need the screenshot.
Yeah, sure. If you've got them runs, we should have them, right?
I need to log into League.
I mean, it's not
You want to?
mandatory. It depends if you want to look at it or not.
Do you mean like the pick orders and stuff?
Oh no, I
Okay.
don't have those. Saffron has those.
Oh fuck. I mean,
Because
sure we just
Even
go
if
on your,
even if I have the link, I can't like.
don't worry. Go on your Twitch. And then I'll just screenshot the draft.
Okay.
To my Twitch.
Yeah.
I don't know if I streamed.
Yeah, and yeah, you did. It's fine. I've got it now. Okay.
So you have them?
Yes. So, just game one. And it's game two.
Karma 2.
Okay, and game 3? Do you have it?
Sorry, that was game 2 and 3.
Okay,
I can send you game 1 right,
no,
right
it doesn't
now.
matter. It doesn't matter. Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so is that game 2?
The one with Nindo, Maokai, Dressed, Vector, that's game 2.
Okay.
And the one with the Smolder comp, that's game 3.
Okay, so did you ban by preference, I guess? You did?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay,
we were
that's
kind of target banning their top laner because he's like mainly volley player.
Okay. Okay, give me a second. Okay, I'm back. Alright,
Me.
what did you say, Rens?
I just said welcome back.
Okay. Alright. Let's see. So first pick Kai'Sa,
Yes,
which means that they are most likely going into
dive comp, yeah.
dive comp already. So you could already be looking into countering dive. So Tristana is dive as well, right? So I would have more liked something like Zaya or or a safe pick. Doesn't really matter. Tristana is fine, but yeah, she's not that safe. Like it's not like an Ezreal or Zaya, right?
Yeah.
Maokai I really like. It's like a very good blind. Yeah, it's very good blind. It's very flexible. It can go to 3 lanes. It's very good. You didn't. Okay, so they picked Nocturne, but then they should have picked Orianna here.
Yeah.
So this was very troll from them because now that you have Leona, I would have probably counterpicked here as support and commit the Maokai jungle.
Yeah. I think we were hovering that idea in the draft as well.
I think CC was like saying he didn't want to play Mokai into Nocturne, I believe.
Okay, so I understand that he doesn't want to, but you cannot play like Maokai into Leona. I mean, I guess you can, but that's not very good, right? Like it's a 50-50 lane. Well, if Maokai goes jungle, like this is not a 50-50. It's like even if that's a 50-50, you have a 70-30 in bot lane if you could pick Braum like here, right? Instead, you risk the fact that they ban Braum, and you also risk the fact that they ban like Janna or something,
Hmm.
right? So if you pick Janna or Braum here, their 3 first champs are cooked, and like Moondog doesn't really do much, right?
Yeah.
But Brown got picked the first game.
No, we
Oh, Braum is
did.
here.
We picked Brom second, but we picked it on R5.
Oh right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Because
I
this is
think
we were still hovering the idea of like Maokai jungle on R5, but Fish really wanted to play Brom here, I think.
Yeah.
I think this was risky to not take Braum here.
Uh-huh.
Because you should have lost it, right? I understand that they were thinking, oh, they're going Maokai support.
Yeah.
But realistically, you still don't know because you could go top, right? Even if you pick a jungler.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So they should have at least banned Braum, and you should have gone Janna. Right? Something like
Yes.
this. Right, and then that's the ban phase. Alright, so what do they come do?
Dive.
So what do you want to ban?
Or dive.
Yeah, you want to ban more dive and more follow-up. So I would have liked to see a ban of, I mean, Orianna, of course. And the second one, I would have liked Galio.
Right.
Right? So Ari is more of a pick champion than a dive champion, right? She can follow up, that's true. But that's not her main
And
strength.
I think we banned Ari because the guy doesn't really play a lot of Galio.
Yeah, okay,
Mostly, like,
that's fair.
Tossers.
That's fair, but that's still a bit risky, right? And if you look at their bans, it's like so troll because they should have banned like only pill champions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for Victor, I think that's fine, but I would have preferred something more safe. So what can I get? Wait, I'm opening a mid lane list because
Our mid lane champion pool is kind of scuffed. So.
I see.
Where
I'm
he's
just gonna.
Ackley Z player, and he's like trying to expand into like
He
other stuff.
doesn't.
So
He
it's good
doesn't.
game.
He doesn't play or want to play any of the meta like control mages like Ori, Syndra. Stuff
Yeah,
like that. You know?
that's fine. But
So-
like, let's say theoretically, if you had an infinite champ tour, right?
Mhm.
A champion like Azir would have been like omega strong. Because they
Yeah.
already have like 2 short range, plus Kesa that is pretty short range. And if they try to dive, like
You just knock him back.
yeah, Azir can just like E the Leona ult and can R out the follow up if there is any, right?
Mhm.
So Azir was omega strong here. It's probably the same for Mel or
To
even
pick or
Ari.
for
Ari
them
is
to
fine.
pick?
What did you say?
For us to pick or for them?
Yeah,
to
for
pick?
us, for you to pick.
Yeah. Okay.
Them, they
And
should.
Mel would have probably been decent because he does play Mel.
Yeah, but Mel is not that good. It's just good at surviving, but there is like not many skill shots, so that's not like the best pick, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of want something that is safe and has mobility. So like Ari is very good. Even yeah, not really actually. Azir is very good. She kind of get blasted in lane, so Lissandra is a bit hard.
I think Liz was fearless banned that game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You played it in game 1.
Yeah, Azir
Yeah.
was bonker. Anyway, that's not this one. Okay, so here I would have preferred Azir, right?
Yeah.
But that's fine. Okay. Oh, please stop. Thank you. And then instead of them picking Azir, they should have definitely picked something like very follow up and engage. So
Like
Galio would have
Aurora.
been insane. Aura is
Yeah.
fine, but yeah, she's not really dive, like she's peak. Right?
Ah.
Lissandra is dive. Like Lissandra would have been, oh my god. Like it's good.
She
It's
they
bad
couldn't
into
play it,
Victor,
so.
but yeah, again, she couldn't play. That's wrong. Yeah, something like this. Oh my god, Vex would have been good as well. Yeah, like Vex or Lissandra that couldn't be played, like something like this. Or even
Yeah.
Aurelia, right? If they had like an AP, like Aurelia and Gwen here would have been pretty good. And yeah, as top laner, you kind of want to keep like M-Besa. M-Besa was open. Yeah, M-Besa was open.
Yeah.
That would have been very bad for you. Because like you have like realistically your comp, you have only Maokai and Broom that can like prevent the engage. If they go full in engage, you probably can defend this. You're not like spec'd enough into defense to protect their engage. So if they full on engage and have like Ori here, with Ori, and then can you stop, please? Stop it. Thank you. So if they have Ori here, and then here they have M-Besa or Gwen. No, M-Besa is probably better.
Gwen was.
Yeah, Gwen was fearless banned as well. So
Yeah,
I think we don't think we would have like picked
Yeah,
Mundo.
so
with Gwen on.
M-Besa here, and this is, what did I say? Ori.
Oriana. Yeah.
And then that's... And then, so if this is how they pick, you kind of need to play... So that would have been Victor, but realistically it would be Azir, right? Here. Because Azir is very good. Or
Yep.
Lissandra, but still can't. And then here that would have been the support probably, because you don't want to be picking top. So here you would have been forced to go either Braum or Janna. And if you look at this, right, it should have probably been... Yeah, it probably would have been Janna. I don't know, what do I pick into this? Karma maybe. You have like a very strong bot lane.
I mean, I just said Janna and Braum are both fine now.
No, but if that's Kesa, Nocturne, Leon, Kesa, Nocturne, Ori, like Braum is useless.
Yeah, Brom can't stop them from just like pressing R on top of you.
Like, okay, so this is like a bit weird, right? But I would have seen like a Kayle here. I'd have seen a Kayle here, and if that's possible against M-Besa, I'm not sure. And so that's...
I think it was really rough on kill.
Yeah, it's really rough on Kayle, but Kayle really counters Nocturne Leona.
Yeah, that's true.
And like maybe like a Soraka here, right? So you have a very, very strong... and then you commit this into jungle.
Right.
And so if you don't know the scale and they pick like M-Besa and here a support, they can't pick the Soraka, so they go Nautilus.
Mhm.
And then either you go Kayle or you go... What is a good top laner in this draft? Something that can peel very well.
Dante.
Yeah, Cassandra is not bad. Yeah, Cassandra is fine. But yeah, Kayle would have been very good, but very hard to pull off into this, right? I already did this mistake. Please stop. Yeah, like Kayle or Cassandra. Like any champion that started with K.
Nice.
Anyway, yeah, that's kind of how the draft I would have liked. But again, like the Tristana is not very good, right? Because realistically, you're gonna look to front to back into a defend comp. So here you kind of don't need the Tristana that wants to be diving, right? So if that was Xayah here, if it's Xayah here, then you kind of don't need the Kayle, because Azir is... Okay, Azir is a bit difficult, right? But he can like EQ out as soon as the Nocturne R starts, and he's pretty likely to dodge the Ori ult, right? Even though that's not like 100%. And you can buy Zonia. So Azir is pretty safe, and Xayah is totally safe. So if you pick like very safe picks, then you can commit into Cassandra, and then very, very heavy front to back. And then Soraka is not needed, and then you can pick like something that is very good at front to back, like a Nami, or I don't know, anything that is very good at front to back. Even a Lulu, that's fine, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, they kind of trolled because they literally gave their idea of the draft at the beginning. You should have drafted more into like countering this.
Offensive, yeah.
Right, any question?
No, that makes sense.
All right, let's look at the game. I guess that's this one.
Yeah, I think so. Nope, that's not
course
the game.
Of course it isn't. Oh, there is
So that's
a
the
Wyvern.
only game. That's the game we won.
Yeah. This was the first one.
Yeah, from this I'm already seeing you drafted them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Right.
kind of drafted weird that game.
I
to
mean,
be
the
honest.
first
They
game
picked,
was
much.
already with draft.
They picked Aatrox into Gwen's Reno.
This is game
Wait, what
3,
is this?
so I'm sorry. This is the
Okay, so this is game 3. This is useless, and you
I guess so.
and the first one was the game 2 then.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is game 2. All right. I mean, yeah. I mean, you kind of drafted against yourself, kind of.
I mean, I feel like this game we had a game plan where like they're so dive, so if they get ahead in the early game in any way, shape, or form, it's kind of just GG's.
Yeah,
mean,
but we
even
got
if
ahead and
they-
we still lost.
Even if
No,
there's
this game.
even
get
even
ahead.
if they're not ahead, like their comp is countering you so much that it doesn't matter. You're going for an invade top.
Yeah, this was really bad. Like, I think the idea was they just wanted to like try and get Renekton, and then it wanted to try and get Renekton flash, but it just starts C. But I mean, I should have said something because like it doesn't matter if he starts C, he still gets prio. It's like,
I mean, usually I don't like invades. Like I know that like GD and GF really likes the invades strategy.
yeah,
On my opinion, like this is a very coin flippy strategy, and the higher you go, the more you're going to be punished for it. Because like, okay, let's look at it. All right. So you try
Yeah.
to get something to Renekton, you don't manage to do it. Okay, now let's look at what the enemy is doing.
they're gonna have their bot side completely
They have
covered.
like
They know where
full
Maokai's starting.
yeah, they know everything about your jungler's position, and you don't know shit. And also, they're taking the position in the lane, and they're gonna get the push, right? So you kind of lose everything. Now you're
Yep.
not getting the push bot anymore. Like so she had like 4 autos in already, and you're still having to commit your ward to defend the blue. So like you're so losing on this because you lose the push, you lose a ward. You don't know where they start. They know where he started, right? So that's very like you're in a very bad spot already. And like you had to know, like the support had to not start sweeper, so he cannot cover for the Maokai gank in bot lane at minute 3, right? Because like at minute 2:30, they're gonna walk here and ward, and you won't have a sweeper to flip this. Because the Braum started ward and ward this. And you also don't have this ward if you're pushing, so you cannot ward the bushes. So this is like already rough. But that's fine. So here I would definitely look to try to get some pressure. So wait, you're ADC and you're top laner, okay?
Yeah,
So yeah, as a Mundo, you definitely want to play very, very safe, as your champion is not a champion in early game.
yeah.
So you get the first cradle, that's great. And bot lane is pushing. Oh my god, what happened? Okay, let's see what happened. Oh, so sorry. Alright, so the wave is fine, but you kind of want to crash this. Like, no, it's never mind. It's horrible. You need to fix this. And
That's why I was
you
committing
have
my
the
knee.
4, so yeah, you definitely need to go in. And then they have the 4. Okay, so rule number 1: if you're playing against Leona, you're not allowed not to take cleanse. Because as soon as she ults you, you're dead and your champion is useless. So it doesn't matter whatever setup you have, because you're dead.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And especially like their comp is full dive. Your job is not to it's just to survive. That's it. So cleanse and jump out, right? But I mean, right now you're kind of like, yeah, that's not ideal. Yeah, that was very poorly executed.
I mean,
So
I think Fish should have also just backed off there. He shouldn't have like. At the moment I W'd out, he kind of like kept auto attacking them instead of just trying to run away.
I think it was dead anyway. Okay, so first of all, I think the first mistake was you tried to push this. You cannot crush this, because even if you try, Leona is going to block it, and Leona takes no damage from CS. So you should be holding this wave till the cannon wave arrives, because that's a cannon wave, right?
It's hard on Triss though, but I get where you're coming from.
Yeah, but I understand that it's hard, but look at it. You blasting a
Yeah.
bomb is not
Yeah.
hard, right?
No,
It's just a question of game plan. Like your game plan was definitely not to slow push this.
but like if I slow push it here, it's gonna get stuck under there too. Like,
yeah, but the difference is you're going to have a huge minion wave arriving when it is stuck, so it's easier to push under the tower,
Yeah.
right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
You'll have a
that-
cannon with you, right? And instead, and the
Yeah.
cannon, you would be clearing it here instead of here,
right.
right? Now you're in a rough spot that you kind of don't know where the jungler is anymore, because like he could have like he did reset, right? But he could have skipped his reset yet. Like he doesn't need to reset yet, because if you look at it, like if you look at how Nocturne plays, he will have to wait for his camps. Right, so he's going for a gank mid and Drake because he had to wait for this camp to respawn. So it was useless to take this camp, right? But realistically, the other thing that he could have done is just waited here. I mean, I guess he went topside, so that doesn't apply, but that could apply in a game, right? Where he just waits here, and he waits like for 4:30 or something before resetting, because this camp is gonna be delayed anyway because he took red. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you being in a pushing situation after the grab, like 1 minute after the crab died, is very, very bad for you. So yeah, here like Nocturne could have known. Like he just, so if you look at it, he didn't reset yet, right? He was taking the crab, he's starting his reset. If he was bot side, he would have looked at this wave state and was like, oh, this is pushing. We can dive this. I mean, we can gank this. And then he would be here or here, and then he would sweep, and then you would see him, and then you wouldn't know if he reset or not because he takes the ward, and then can you walk up? Can't you walk up? You don't know. Because you would just saw you, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because like yeah, you kinda fucked the wave management. And yeah, I don't think Braum could have escaped. Like he used W on you. At this point, if he used W and you dashed away, right? Because he should be grouped with you
Yeah,
realistically.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know why he W'd there. I mean, I don't know why I fucked that wave, obviously.
Yeah. To be fair, like you're trolling face tanking a Leona 2v1.
Yeah, it's just because I like really wanted to like get us in, like as you said, because this is like a really shitty position.
I mean,
to be
even so, the wave is still slow pushing back. Like, it's not the end of the world,
Yeah,
right? They
yeah.
can't freeze on this.
I was like, even if Leona gets on me, I can always just W out, like buffer the W out, right?
Okay, so
Like
here, when you look at it, Kai'Sa is auto-attacking the wave. So at this point, you have no reason to walk forward because the wave is pushing back to you. So here, what you do is you wait a bit to delay them, and like when the wave arrives here, you just dip out, reset, and they have 2 waves to clear.
When a wave arrives where?
Like around here. Like right now, if you start channeling a reset, well, I mean, you could have reset it like when the wave is here. So you could have started reset in the bush, so it matches here, right? And if she starts pushing before the wave arrives here, you cancel your reset because the wave is gonna be crashing,
Yeah, exactly.
right? So you start channeling a reset. If you're like not in sync enough, you just like cancel it and then restart it again. So you're correctly in sync. And if you see that they don't commit into the pushing, you just reset and have a reset for free.
Makes sense.
But realistically, what should have happened, and you should have all in here, on this position.
Yeah, I didn't have my E because I used it on the wave, so it's kind of fucked.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because you're 4 and they are 3.
Mm-hmm.
So here, what should have happened, and you W in, and E follows you.
Right.
And this wave is gonna be crashing anyway because you're one level ahead, so they have to respect. So that's unfortunate. But that's not lost. Oh, you need to crash this though. Like this Drake is gone. I don't think this is playable. I mean, I guess like this is playable, right? But realistically, you should be wiped here. So let's look at how it happened.
I think I just
Okay,
went there because I didn't know how low it was. I just wanted to like check it out.
Okay, so Azir kinda didn't TP with this team. So okay, so Azir should have TP'd on this ward, obviously. Right?
Yeah.
And then that's like Victor is out because he didn't reset. He has no mana, he has nothing. But Azir did his reset and had the TP, so if he TP'd here, like you wiped everyone. Like they wipe everyone, sorry. So he is dead. And then like yeah. Well, this was like poorly executed from their part, but that's fine. Like great for you. Right, so now you kinda want to oh, the wave is awful.
Yeah, it's not great.
You cannot like the support cannot roam here. I mean, I guess they're pushing now, so you can. But realistically, if they were trying to deny you, which I think they should be trying to do, right? They go here into this bush as 2, and then like Kesa just lasted the wave, and you cannot go forward because if you do, you're instantly dead. And Braum is forced to come back to help you. So Braum coin flipping this while the wave is still not fixed is like a big issue. But now that's great because they committed. Okay, so that's a good job. How does he do
Yeah.
it's fine.
The guy said it walked up without Leona being there, so I just pulled the trigger.
That was good. You definitely want to push this. Don't grid for the plate. Great job. Okay, so there are the grubs, but you're kind of late for it. Let's see. I mean, yeah, your guys are not fighting for the grubs.
Yeah, it's really hard. Like the Renekton as well is like much stronger than I am at this stage of the game.
I mean, yeah, that's just a reality of you being so weak at this point. You just cannot.
Yeah.
But then, like the roam of Braum going here, that kind of makes no sense because you're not going for the grub, so you should be doing something else. Like the jungler is farming, and there is like no one on the lane is showing, so Braum is just wasting his time, right? So he should be bot trying to get XP because like there is normal like a wave coming. So it's gonna be like late level 6. That's very unfortunate that you fought at this moment. Like you need to push this to make it crash. I think you had the time.
I just didn't know where they were, so I didn't want to walk up.
I mean, yeah, but they were all mid at this point. Right?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I guess it was a bit risky. That's unfortunate that you couldn't get it in time.
Yeah.
Let's see how you did it. Yeah, you couldn't do much more. No, actually, that's fine. I regret not doing this. And then you're going mid. Why are you going mid?
I think they were trying to match the like the lane swap their mid to bot, and I think they tried to match, but by the time they got there, they'd already swapped back.
I was also thinking we're gonna miss those heroes gonna be able to like push the tower if I don't go there.
I would have not. Okay, so from the moment that you swapped, you cannot swap back.
Yeah.
Because the Drake is spawning in a minute. So you swapping back makes you like very difficult because you're going like they're gonna have prio on both lanes.
Mm-hmm.
So they can just reset and go mid if you do this. right?
I guess we just shove until Drake's up, and then the moment Drake's up, we can either do Drake or swap back.
Yeah, you're stuck here till Drake spawn. So see how this wave isn't contested.
Yeah.
Okay, and now you need to not reset at this point because it's too late. The Drake is spawning, and that's last wave, so you need to go mid.
Mhm.
Right?
Wait, at this point already? Really?
Of course.
But do we not need to get what's about the bot wave bot?
Why would you need the wave bot? Why do you need the
I
wave
don't
bot for?
think I don't
The
think
wave's neutral.
do we wanna contest Drake anyhow at this point?
Why would you not
I'm
want to contest?
No, it's just I don't know if we're stronger at this moment.
I mean, their
About
comp
even
is
gold.
dive, and your comp is like kinda protect-ish, right? So theoretically, in fight, you should be winning.
Mm-hmm.
So if you had reset it correctly, which is like not when the Drake is spawning, so the wave before, so this wave. After taking this wave, you reset and then go back to lane.
Yeah, exactly.
Then you would be mid.
Mm-hmm.
Now you would be pushing. You would be one-shotting this wave, and then you go here, and then need to catch this wave because they're gonna lose the wave, and then you just take Drake.
Mhm.
And if they try to push bot, well, you're already on Drake. They can't face check,
Right.
so it doesn't matter. And yes, they can take a plate, but you have Drake, and like that's the win condition here.
Mhm.
You already have a Drake. You won the second one. Okay, let's see. Where? Oh, you just TP'd the stop. Oh, that's unfortunate. I would have kept my TP.
I wasn't thinking of contesting the Drake. I didn't think we were doing it.
When did you use your TP? Why is it in city right now?
I TP'd to get back to lane.
But I thought you just TP'd. Okay, so where did you TP? Ah, yeah, no, that's a bit troll from one mid from deck, right? Because, okay, so Renekton didn't. So realistically, if you did and he didn't, and he goes for the TP on the fight is wiped.
Yeah,
So that's pretty bad for you, right?
I'm pretty
And-
sure he was on the Drake as well on spawn.
Yeah, and also like a thing that you could have done. So he reset it, and you didn't want to push, right? Because you get ganked. So you get ganked. Oh my god, what am I doing with the timeline? Right, so he flashes out and is forced to back. In this position, you need to prepare Drake. So Maokai needs to be pushing, right? So you guys both push this wave, and then you reset.
I'm back. Yeah.
And then on your reset, you just go mid. And then you fight here, and when you're needed top, you just TP back top.
Yeah. I guess it's a mindset thing, because I never play like Mundo this way in solo queue. But I mean, like, I felt like it was just AFK the whole game where we were losing, and it like trying to play for like turrets and side lane and stuff like that without progressing.
Mm-hmm. Because like right now they're gonna fight, and it's
And I feel like we played that fight horribly as well. So that help either.
I mean, you're taking the fight where you don't have the position already. I mean, I guess they gave you the position, but they had it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how they should be playing this? So Leona doesn't have a ping, so that makes it a bit hard. But right now they can't really do anything, so they need to stay here. Because they know that you're coming, because you're not showing on the wave, right? But Kai'Sa should be nearby, so Kai'Sa is here, right? So they could like, I mean, I guess they can't. So you're kind of stuck here till you do something, and then Azir trolls his team by trying to get the mid wave. So at this point, as soon as Azir turns into the mid wave, you turn to Drake.
Mm-hmm.
You have no reason to contest this this wave, because Drake is already spawned.
Drake. Yeah.
The last wave is the wave before, because if you don't clear the wave before, they're going to be pushing while the Drake is not spawned. So that doesn't work. But if the Drake is already spawned and they are taking the wave, fine, just get the Drake. That's fine. Like, you're going to trade like 2 or 3 plates for it, but you're going to be like one more Drake close to Sol. And those 2 plates are not going to make a difference compared to the Drake. Does that make sense?
Yeah, makes sense.
But like right now, you're trying to be aggressive. Oh my god. So if you don't want to be playing Drake, then what you should be doing is playing the mid wave. Right? So here, if you're looking to do this, you just go as 4 in mid wave, take the mid wave, and then rotate back to Drake. And they will be forced to clear the wave and then face check you, and then you just like hold this spot, right? Victor can W here and no one goes through. And then you just like take the Drake, like put it here, and then you fight here on the choke point. And like if you take the Drake here, they're gonna be forced to go on you. Like as soon as Nocturne presses R, Victor just presses W and Nocturne is alone here. Because he has no follow-up. Like I guess he has Kesa, but that's still a 2v4, right? But you shouldn't, like, again, you're a protect comp. That's not how protect comp are playing.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Just more out of pick comp should do, right?
Or hard engage. Like,
Yeah, hard engage. Like
point
pick
is we have
comp.
to like let them fight into us, like, and set up a good defensive position so they can't get onto us, and they're
Yeah.
forced to either like commit to a fight or just see the objective.
Yeah. So your question was, this is more of a pick comp. Here is how I want to answer you. If your team had Nocturne Orianna, what you should be doing is Nocturne R and then go on this guy. That's what a pick comp is. You pick the guy alone. If you have a hard engage, like Sejuani, you just like E and R and you fight this, and like everyone goes in hard and has like multiple like big ults. Like again, you can take Orianna and then Orianna this into, I don't know, like Jinx Rocket or something. I don't know. Like it's just a theoretical example, but this is how you'd play different comps. So if you have a pick comp, you go on Azir. If you have a hard engage comp, you go on them. And if you have a defense comp, you take the position and stay here, and that's the same as siege comp, right?
Yeah, you just look for poke.
You don't know.
Just
You're
hold a good defense. If you're a siege comp, you just want to hold a defensive position and then slowly
Yeah.
whittle them down.
but you're not a siege comp. You're a protect comp.
Yeah.
So you want to be forcing. So you don't want. So how a poke comp would play is stay here and then poke them, and threaten, like starting the Drake and then leashing it out and then poking again and then starting the Drake and then poking again and doing this back and forth, and they are forced to try to come. And as soon as they come, you cancel the Drake and poke them. But you're not poke comp, so you don't want to do this. What you want to do is you go on the Drake and then force them to engage you, because if you don't, you get the Drake. And as soon as you're close to getting the Drake, they're gonna engage, and then you can play your comp. But the reason why you got destroyed here is because what I think is gonna happen is everyone, like Maokai is gonna be dragged here, right? And then Nocturne is gonna go, Azir is gonna go, Leona is gonna go, and you have no front line. And Maokai is
And
useless.
Maokai is trying to like
And
1v1
Kesa,
1v1
and Kesa is
against
gonna be
Zarya.
here, right? And like Maokai is gonna be alone here,
Yeah.
right? So if you look at how it goes,
I mean, just like Leona was on me, I can't engage, right? And
of
then
course,
we had
because
no
that's not your
defense.
comp. That's why.
Yeah.
That's just why. And like Kesa should go in. Azir should be moving already, like through here. Right? Like Nocturne should have already pressed R and play with her Leona. Because like right now they are playing front to back, which is decent for you. So yeah, I want to see it. Okay, so that's their comp. Right? That is their comp. Do you see how their comp is playing to their strength and you're not?
Yeah.
Alright. So that's fine. So now you're kind of forced to do whatever till the next objective spawns. There's kind of nothing to do. Let's see what happens here. Oof. That's rough. Okay, so if I see this guy is gonna die 3 or 4 times in the next 5 minutes. Right? because he lost his flash against Nazir. That's unplayable now. This is also why like Victor is pretty bad into Azir, because he have no way of stopping his combo. Like Azir can anytime he wants just go on him and he's dead. Like anytime. There is nothing he can do. So if you look at it with mid again, if they are like correct players, if I just ignore everything else, he should die instantly as soon as the Azir comes back, right? So like right now, someone should be around mid. Right? Because this guy is so vulnerable. So he should be dying instantly. And Azir should be trying to shuffle him. Which he does. Which they kinda try to do. Well, it was very badly executed, so... I don't know why Azir is going through here, right? Because realistically, what Azir wants to do is shuffle you. So if you try to go on... So if Victor tries to go on him, Azir just go on him and shuffle him, and then he's dead. So he's not afraid. So Azir should be standing here and hitting Braum. Right? And then if you try to go on Azir, like you do the comp with Nocturne dive, Leona dive, and that's it.
I mean, I think at this point we shouldn't even be here now, because like...
Oh, he failed the combo as well.
We have zero control of map. And we can't really get Pariah.
So let's see. I was just trying to make the point of he just lost flash, so he's gonna die on repeats. So yeah, Victor kinda can't escape his tower, and Victor is like really the center of the map at this point, because he's so weak. And then they're playing the objective. You can't do anything about it. If you can do anything about the objective, just push. Like if they didn't take this wave, you take this tower. That's fine. Just trade it. Because like this is just like...
Should I have stayed bot there?
No. There is no reason for you to stay bot, right?
Okay.
I mean, I guess you can push, right? But when you rotated, you were looking to see if there is something to do.
Yeah.
But now there is nothing to do because they have like everything, so you just push. But this rotation was fine.
Okay.
But, I mean, it was fine as well to push, like, right? It does the same thing. It's just like this tower is more valuable.
Right.
So you kind of want to be mid. I mean, you kind of want to be mid anyway. Like the plate has fallen. You like it shouldn't be you in the side lane.
Okay.
So at 14 minutes, you should be looking to swap. It's not about the tower falling, right? It's about the plate falling. So now you got your kill. You should be like, hey, Victor, go bot. I'm going mid. I just took my kill. So you both press B, and then Victor goes here, clear the wave, and then go bot. He clears the wave. He wants to clear this wave. I mean, I guess you can clear this wave. That's fine. But the concept is the same, right? So yeah, you can clear this wave. That's fine. But the concept is the same. Victor goes here, clear this wave because he doesn't want to. Yeah, he doesn't want to be like giving the tower for free, and then he goes bot.
Right.
But you cannot like you from mid you cannot just go bot while the wave is still like I remember when we were playing again together runs multiple times where I'm going mid and then you were not happy that I took the wave, and I was like, if this wave is not taken and I go bot, by the time you get here and if they pushed, they take the tower. You see my point? Like it's not about the CS. It doesn't matter the CS. What matters is the tower. Because if you lose this tower, you lose the game because they have a peak plus dive comp, right? So if you cannot, I mean, it's this tower, right? It's the same. Like if your safest position is here instead of here, that makes a very big difference. And yeah, also Victor died because if he's in weak side, because he's very weak right now, and they go on him, then you can go on Herald. And also Victor, okay, so yeah, no, that's just like this. Like you can't, even though Mundo had the TP, you cannot put Mundo in weak side. I mean, you cannot put Victor on strong side. It's more like this. Because like Mundo is so much stronger than Victor. Victor is a potato right now. Right? That's why it goes that badly. And now you're trying to set up the Drake, which I like, but again, you need to play to take the mid tower. Like as Tristana, you just take the tower. You just take the wave. Sorry.
No, I was just there because we saw our backing. We wanted to invade, but obviously like
No, but there is nothing to invade. They just backed. Do you see my point? Like, where is the wave? Okay, so here as Tristana, if you go here, there is nothing to do in the
Yeah,
jungle. They are like recalling right now. If you look at it, like one is in base, this guy is recalling, this guy is greeting there is recall what he should be because the Drake is spawning right now and he has probably so much gold. No, so never mind. He just reset it. He just got out of base. Oh yeah, you just got out of base before the roll. That's why. Oh nice, I have the bug. Let's go. But yeah, you cannot give this wave.
yeah,
Because like you're kind of useless at this point. Like if
should have been there.
yeah, what you should be doing is first push, then put vision, not the opposite. Because what they could do here is just push mid. There's no one defending, just push mid. And then what you should be doing at this point is, oh, they're pushing mid, we need to defend. And then you go here to defend. Because I mean, I guess you go like this, right? And then they're like, oh, they're defending. Let's go here. And then they sweep everything of this, and your vision is useless. Because they're going to be playing here. And your vision here doesn't matter. And now you need to face check where they have vision, which you can't. Because you're a protect comp and you should be in objective first. Do you see my point?
Yeah.
And also, like, Victor should be pushing this as well. Because now you arrive, but that was last wave. And now you're not here for the Drake. How do you contest the Drake in this position?
We don't.
Yeah, exactly, you don't. And if you try, you're gonna die. Yep, exactly, they're pushing. See, they're pushing. So you're responding to the push. And now they're entering the jungle, sweeping everything. And now, exactly the scenario I was saying. Right? Now you need to face check them and enter them, which is like, oh, well, we give the Drake then. But this is all because you decided to give mid-wave. Do you see what I mean? Well, that's unfortunate, but you get tower top in return. You don't even get him top. Wow. They took like really 2 towers for no reason. I mean, this game is rough. At this point, it's very, very rough.
I mean, it's like not necessarily we outscale them either, right? So like.
Yeah, they have like a Zero, like in Kaisa. Like, yeah, they have a Renekton and it falls off, but like.
It's rough.
Yep. And then they have the position again on the Drake. I mean, yeah, like that's. This vision is useless because they are just gonna sweep the vision as soon as they get the priority, right? So this vision was pointless. But what I should have been doing instead of placing vision is this is last wave, but no one is contesting, and that's crazy. Like Victor should be TPing this, everyone should be fighting here, but no one does, and you not doing it makes it so it's just unplayable.
I think that concept of TPing mid for last wave is kind of foreign. Like I think
What do you mean?
to like a lot of people.
Like people
I'm
don't
not
know
saying
about
it's
it?
right or wrong. I'm just saying
Like
it's kind
most
of
people
foreign.
people don't see the play.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't understand the significance of it.
Yeah, but you need to be telling him. So if you want, I can give you the explanation in the replay, and then you just show him.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna talk as I was talking to Victor. Okay. So here's the thing. This is the last wave before the Drake is spawning. So basically 2 scenarios. If you contest this wave and they just stay on Drake, you cannot face check. And you just keep pushing because you can't face check anyway. So you just trade for towers. That's your best outcome. The second scenario is you take the wave and then they respond to defend, and then you enter, and then you have the position and you stay here. And then they have to face check you. So you just sweep everything and just do Drake. And it doesn't matter if another wave is coming because you're just taking the Drake. And then you're responding. So it doesn't matter that they push once the wave has arrived and the Drake is already spawned, it doesn't matter. Like, it only matters if the Drake hasn't spawned. Because now, if you sack this wave right now, there is like 22 seconds where they could be pushing while you're waiting for the Drake. So it's like not possible. They're gonna take 2 towers if you do this.
But I assume Victor pushes the wave that's bot though, and then he TP's mid, or should he TP mid even before?
He should be TPing mid before.
Okay.
And now the last situation that should be the situation is the enemy team knows that this is last wave, and your team knows that this is last wave. 5 people are going mid, 5 people are going mid, and now since 5 people are going here, this is basically coin flip who gets the push. So if one team gets the push, then they instantly get and they win the Drake. And the enemy team doesn't want this. So you fight that. You fight here. You want to team fight here to guarantee that you're gonna have the push, because team fighting here is better than you going here to team fight here.
Makes sense.
So that's why you want to team fight here, because that's at least you know that you're not disadvantaged. You're not advantaged, but you're not disadvantaged either. Which is why you want to fight here, because you don't want to coin flip them getting an advantage. And so you're going to so you're trying to engage the team fight, and if they respect and disengage, then you get the push and get the Drake. Right? So the reason why you want to be TPing here is, no matter what happens, this is a fight, and you want to be TPing to fight. So you TP it preemptively, so you have the advantage of you being 1 member more, and you just wipe them if they try to contest you. And if they don't contest you because you're here, then you just get the Drake. This is why you want to be TPing on mid-wave. Right. Oh wait, that was a good fight for you, no? Oh no, you engaged in. Oh yeah, at this point that's bad. And I guess that's fine. Okay, let's see again. So again, this ult makes no sense, because you're not engaging. You're like, okay. So this fight makes no sense from the beginning. But even if you want to fight, you can't ult like this. Like he should be ulting to defending his team, because you have a defense team thing, right? And then he goes in. This Victor W was fine, but it would have been like 10 times better if it was like this. Right? And now this guy is alone. You need to burst him. And the fact that he doesn't die is crazy.
I think people were expecting me to kill him, but I was feared, so I couldn't finish him.
What do you mean expecting? I don't care. Even if the support takes the kill, I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, all I remember is people like saying like they expected some, like, I think me or someone else. Everyone expected someone else to kill him here, so they kind of stopped like attacking.
I mean that,
Yeah, no, but there is no stopping attacking here, because like it doesn't matter who takes this kill, because if this kill is taken, you instantly engage, and the top laner TPs, and this is the game right now. That this is being played. So no one cares about the Nocturne Gold. Right? Or at least no one should care about the Nocturne's Gold, because that's not what is being played right now. So as soon as the Nocturne dying, you all turn and instantly go in, and now you Maokai ult, because Nocturne is dead. And there is a TP here, and you wipe them, at least 3 people, and then you take this tower, this tower, place full vision here, reset, and you have like two lane setup pushed with this lane setup, this lane setup, full vision here, full ward setup, you get like pink here, and you play permanently in their jungle and they can't play the game anymore. They just throw the game. So this was your chance to win the game. But you didn't take it because you wanted to let the goal to Tristana, right? And now you're kind of trying to get the kill. But you're in a horrible position at this point.
Yeah.
And all of this is happening because you committed, like, you guys committed the jungle and the support ult to try to engage something that was unengageable. Again, that's you not playing to your team strength. And that's why you get wiped so hard. Because imagine if instead of here, like how the fight played out, right? Now Broom ults like this.
They
This
can't
guy,
enter and you just killed the Nocturne.
yeah, this guy is never gonna be alive. And then as soon as this guy is dead, you engage on them with Maokai ult, and then Mundo TP's bot, and then flank them. Right? You all guys go here, and Mundo goes here, and that's like a flank, and you wipe them. And that's the game. I mean, that's not the game, but at least you get back your you get back their lead. But you got the tower, so that's pretty good. Still, that's not as bad as it could have been, right? But now you have a big problem. They are faster than you, and Nash is gonna be spawned, so they're gonna have like full vision here with mid push. Like this is rough. You probably can't face it.
Over now.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
It's pretty much over from here, I think.
I mean,
Yeah.
if they play correctly, yeah.
Because like right now, if you look at their vision,
They only have bot vision at the moment.
so Leona has priority, so she's fine to get full vision. But she needs to place her ward though. I don't know what she's doing. What is this? Okay, fine. That's very kind flip, but sure. And then they take the dash. Yeah, I would have expected something like full vision here, right? Like this was a bit random, but sure. But yeah, like here right now, this is over. They get the Nash and then they do a last fight and then you get wiped. You probably get wiped like here. And again, like you're still trying to engage. Right? This is still trying to engage. Like you're permanently trying to play towards not towards your team strength. And yes, Nocturne is dead, but Mundo is dead as well. Like this is still a 4v4. You still need to play to your team strength. Like he is not here. She is like kinda here. Okay, no, she's here, but he is not here. So like this is a 3v4 while Victor arrives. You're not in position to do this. And now Victor is getting dived, and you can't do anything because you just committed everything to engage. Yep, dive.
I felt like we were just feeling desperate because we were so far behind.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like we should still play to our strengths.
Well,
even if
Please,
we are-
always
You're
do
right.
obviously, but
No.
emotions definitely still take a play in games, right?
Okay, so
But I mean,
here.
this is a consistent issue. Like we weren't playing to our strengths even
Oh,
when
for
the
sure,
game was
yeah.
in a
Yeah,
neutral
exactly.
state.
That's what I was gonna say. Like here, that's fine because like the game is so doomed that sure, try it. But like fights like this, and I don't know remember where it was, but that was fights that should have been won, and it didn't.
Yeah, no,
it
for
wasn't
sure.
won because you didn't play towards your team strengths, and
I
that's it.
agree.
Like that's the reason you lost this game. So Here's what I can say. Number one, definitely draft could have been better. Right? You draft like the first pick against a dive champion was a response as another dive champion, which kind of makes no sense. Right? So draft could be better. A second thing is definitely play towards your team strength. Because to be honest, even if you towards team strength, I don't know how to write strength. Even if you did draft extremely well, then hard counter them, extremely hard counter them, you would have still lost because you're not playing towards your team strength. So this kind of doesn't matter if you don't apply this. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I don't know your communication, but in loading screen, you should be stating we are a defend comp. We can never engage basically. Right?
Yeah.
That's what you should be saying. And you not doing it, like doing the team strength, kind of tells me that you're not doing this in champ select or in loading screen.
I think we're doing it in some games and then not doing it in others. I don't think we did it in this draft. Like,
I think we did it. I just don't think we applied it well.
Yeah,
We definitely talked about it beforehand, but we
I
just didn't
mean, we
apply it.
were kind of talking about like, I don't know.
I mean, I definitely said like we don't necessarily like win that hard. We kind of have to like let them engage first, or we have to like stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you need to say it, and you also need to say it again in the game, like in the null state. So that's
Yeah,
null
for
state
sure.
usage, right? That's it. It's null state. So so null state usage. So null state in Champ and loading screen. I can't write what dates. It's crazy. Okay, so that's for the second point. The third point is definitely last wave. Like there is like more like you would have not been in that bad of a state if you had just followed last wave, even if you don't play towards your team strength. Because if you do last wave correctly, you would literally just have the advantage anyway. Doesn't matter if you play towards your team strength or not.
We would naturally be in a position where they have to play into us rather than us engaging into them.
Yeah, exactly. And they would face check, and at this moment you would not need to Maokai ult to try to flash, like Maokai ult and then flash W, right? They would just face check, and then you kill them. So yeah, that's what I think for the first game. We definitely need to do faster than this for the second game.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't want to look at the game time for the next game.
Yeah, it's really long.
Okay, so let's look at it. So you're Brew, and you first beat Zinzao. What did you ban? Did you ban the same thing as last time?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, you first beat Zinzao. You guys don't play.
Instead.
Can you? Okay, so what's the? Can you send me the draft of the first game because I kind of want to see.
Yeah, sure. I'll do that right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got it screenshot right now. I'll send it. That was game 1.
Okay. Okay, so Varus was open. You guys don't play Varus?
We do.
So why don't you open with Varus?
I feel like we wanted Jhin because they played Jhin, and then we were taking.
Oh, so you want to steal the
pick from
Zinzao?
them. Yeah, we're taking a
Okay.
pick from them as well. Plus, it's like it's okay.
It's okay,
Like-
blind. Yeah, okay, but like Varus is so disgusting right now that I would definitely pick Varus. But sure, I'm fine. Okay, so you first pick Zinzao, and they answer by Zaya Poppy. Okay, what are they looking to do? Zaya
They're
Poppy.
looking to try and disengage.
Okay, disengage. What do you play against into disengage? Do you remember the graph, or do I need to show you?
Poke.
Yep, exactly.
Siege. Siege,
Right? So if you look at
I
it,
think we identified that, and that's why we
protect,
went with like small tower.
it's siege or split. Right? So you have like two possibilities. Right. So you go smolder. That's fine, right? That's not that bad. But there is like definitely many champions that are way better than smolder, right?
Yeah, jungle. I don't know why, but jungle really wanted for smaller this game. I mean these.
Okay,
And you guys yelled at.
do you
Yeah.
guys have a dedicated drafter?
We don't know.
No, we kind of all just kind of tune in.
Yeah, that's kind of an issue because drafting is something that you need to be studying. You can't just have like everyone picking as it was solo queue. Because these kind of things happen where you pick, like you kind of want to pick smolder when it doesn't make sense.
We're definitely not doing it like it's solo queue, but I know I get what you mean. Like
No, I know, yeah, of course. But what I mean is, oh, I think this champion is pretty good into this situation. Oh, yeah, this champion is pretty good in this situation. Like there is no one thinking of what we like. If you have a dedicated drafter, he's gonna say, okay, so here they are gonna play like this. So we want to play as or a slash or two last champion with to counter which they will if in case they rotate. So here we can pick something that is so you take the graph again, right? So they have a protect. So we want to play something that is siege, but that also is good into protect because if they go from protect to attack, we want to be able to rotate from siege to protect. Does that make sense? Like if you
Yeah.
don't have a dedicated drafter, that's gonna not be possible. Because as an individual you can't see the entire draft. You're just seeing yourself. Does that make sense? Like yeah, I agree that you're gonna pick a good champion into your matchup. But as like the higher you go, the less you're gonna be able to do this. So I'm not in the correct one, sorry. So if you look at it again. So this is defense, protect. So Vel'Koz is very good. But yeah, Smolder you definitely want to have something that has higher range and like very good poke. So Aphelios is fine. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my mind. Aphelios is fine. Caitlyn is fine. Varus is fine. Ezreal is fine. Jhin is meh. He's fine, I guess. He is fine. Like there is so many champions that you can be playing, right? Smolder is kind of a front to back champion, right? Right.
Mhm.
So at this point, you're kind of looking for, as a front to back team. Oh, they want to front to back. What should they do? If they're into front to back.
Siege, no? Was it siege?
Well, there is like sure you can play siege. Because like it's like between attack and protect, right? It's in between the two.
Yeah.
So what counters protect is split, and what counters attack is catch. So they want to play between split and catch. They don't want to play fight anyway, because they have like a in between attack and protect. So no matter what you play is gonna be bad for you. But so you kind of want to play. They kind of want to play in between split and catch. They can still go into protect, but they're not gonna have an advantage, right? Because if they go into protect, they're probably not gonna go into siege because they're kind of committed already. So it's gonna be 50-50 if they go protect. So they kind of have to see if you go into siege or attack, and into siege or protect, and decide in between. Like, do you want to all in on? What am I saying? Okay, I need to look at it again. So yeah, they are protect right now, and with those 3 peaks, you're sieging. So now they want to rotate to attack or split, right? Because you're siege front to back. So you're in between attack and siege, and they are in between attack and protect. So if they go attack and you go attack, this is a 50-50. I wasn't protected, but yeah, it's attack. So if you all in on siege, they should rotate on split. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It was very messy, but I think you understand. But they still all in on protect here. So now they are like extremely committed on protect. So basically what you should be trying to do is, well, you kind of don't have anything to do, you just want the draft. Like there is nothing that you kind of need to ban, so you just ban whatever and you just win the draft because they're just through. Like there is no coming back from this draft. I guess they could like play for attack, kinda. Like with Poppy, it's fine. So I would still ban like team fighters. So like for example, I would ban I don't know. I mean Olaf is fine. Darius is meh. Like your like your comp is looking to poke and you're like yeah, the only way that they kill you is if they pick like 2 hard engages, right? So you just ban their hard engages here. But realistically you still won. And then they pick Syndra, which is fine. Like I don't mind it. Like they're looking to catch something, so that's fine. And then Nami to enhance the poke and have some disengage, and here I would also pick some disengage. Or you can also like pick Ornn or and like engage and front to back. So like Ornn is fine. Jax is fine. Gwen is fine.
When Jax was banned.
I was kind of running out of champions at this point for bans and fearless.
Don't you play where is it? Urgot?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, Urgot would be fine here. Because realistically you're never gonna get engaged. You're never gonna engage.
I think I think we said that in draft, and I was insisting on Cassante as well. They said Urgot would have been good here.
Yeah, Urgot would have been good because like Vel'Koz do a combo and he's slowed by Nami, and then Smolder does this thing, and then as
And he
Urgot
just
you
press
just
R.
snipe him and then, yeah, that's it. But you never should be engaged because like as soon as you engage you lose the game.
Yeah.
Because like if you try to play it exactly the same as the last game, like Xin Zhao is gonna go in and then Zilean presses R and then Xin Zhao is useless and then you guys try to follow and Vel'Koz presses R and then Syndra cancel you and then Nami presses R and then Mbessa presses R and you're all dead. Like Poppy is gonna throw 2 people and that's it. Like you literally never can do anything as long as you don't fight. And considering how poke comps are so difficult, you're probably gonna lose this game.
Yeah. I think we were like trying to play to that, and we were getting the positions and poking them out, and then it was like once they were poked out, we just didn't really know what to do. They ended up just like ending the game.
Yeah. Wait,
Kind of just backseat it until like
that's not the
Elder Drake,
game I
Elder
want to
Drake was
spectate.
Elder Drake
Oh.
was there, so like
What am I
Oh.
doing with the games?
Did you bend the?
What am I doing? So it's the second one? Oh my god, I'm so lost every time I try to pull
I'll
up
double check.
replays.
Don't worry. So it's the.
I mean,
it's
don't
the
worry,
game with the
I'll just try them all.
Okay.
I'll just try them all, that's fine. Yeah, that's
There
this
we
one.
go.
Okay. So let's go faster. This game. Hello, I just remove this. You should be doing a standard defense. So Vel'Koz is fine here, even though I still disagree with the jungler being here, right? I still disagree, but you guys seems to like it, so that's fine. But Nami
Why
should
do
be
you
going here.
disagree? Just to
Okay.
like, what's your reasoning?
Okay, so let's say okay, so this is like Vel'Koz against or against Syndra. So do you play mid lane at all?
A little bit.
Okay. How do you win in mid lane as mage against mage?
You try and get the push.
Okay. Now, let's say that Syndra shows here, and Xin Zhao respects and backs off because he needs to do his camp, and Syndra walks up to here.
Yeah, now Sandra's hit the first one, hitting the wave.
How does
right.
Vel'Koz get the push and get the position?
He can't. He has to walk all the way around.
He has to walk all the way
Well,
around.
the whole thing is it's still a while until the wave is here, right? So you can just switch a little bit later.
Okay, so
Closer to where when the waves are actually there.
So now what you want to be doing is you want to be to Vel'Koz swap like this, and Xin Zhao swap like this. Okay, so you have no vision here anymore.
No, you do have vision.
What do you mean?
But like 10 seconds before maybe like
10 seconds
like-
before the CS are spawning? Oh, but then Syndra is here. Like I can pull up any replay of my solo queue. Where is my thing? Where is my replay thing? I don't have it. Give me a second. Right, any replay. Last game, this one. Okay, let's see how I position myself at the beginning of the game. I am literally on the enemy side. This is how a mid laner should be placing himself. So if you do this, where is my League of Legends? Why can't I see anything? Go away. Go away. Shut up. Okay, so if you do this, then the mid laner just places himself here, and that's unplayable for Vel'Koz. He just lost the lane here. As at the highest level, he just lost the lane. And also, you should be constantly trying to get space. Like, that's the same concept, right? The reason why you're here is to gain space. So, as Vel'Koz here, you don't see anyone here. You keep going till you see someone. I mean, I guess you can't face check this, right? But you can definitely put yourself here. And the mid lane places itself here, and you guys are placing yourself here, and like you're fully safe and have like full control here. And you can do whatever you want. Do you see my point?
Yeah.
So that's why I don't like this.
Okay.
I did not get the chance to argue with Doyle about it, because he didn't want to argue about it. But I still don't know why he does this. His argument that he told me is, oh, but if I'm like this, he doesn't know if I'm going red side or blue side. Which to me is bullshit, because at 1:15, you can just go from here to here. So
same concept that you just said as the mid lane, no? You can still check if anyone is like overextended, then they're already in position and they can already see that you're swapping, right? It's the same
No,
concept.
you just like this. What do you mean? About vision here?
If what you're saying, like how you're saying it, then one of the teams should be having control around the mid, right? So they would see if they would want to cross over or not.
Well, no, because if both mid laner are playing correctly, they should be standing here and waiting for like 110 or something to try to contest the space. Because basically, if they try to contest the space before, everyone is gonna team fight, and that's not what they want. Because mages are team fighters, and they are like skaters, so they have no agency in the early game. So at the beginning, they're gonna be standing here. So like if I pull my replay again, right? If I pull my replay again, you see that I don't walk forward. I don't walk forward before like 1:15 because the CS are too far away. Okay, so here I slacked a bit, and I should have been already here by 1:10. But that's still the thing, or by 1:15. But that's still the same thing, right? You should be contesting the space, but you don't want to be doing it in a way that everyone is gonna react, because you don't want a team fight, because that's not your strength at the moment. So what is your argument again? That you can see them rotating to bot side?
Yeah, I mean, depends on like, I'm like really tired right now. So,
They
I was
can't like go up that far, right? Like they can just sit in the brush, like the brush between the T1 and T2.
What
And you still don't know where they're going.
you're saying at the what jungle spawns at 130, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you say they move at 115.
Yeah, I mean, they
Yeah,
can
and that's
move
enough
like
time
this
to
at
get there, right?
115 and 110 like this. Something like this. I'm not exactly sure
Yeah,
about the
but what
exact
happens
timing.
what happens in a lot of games is even in like higher levels,
Mhm.
they do, even when they don't 5 stack, they do like sometimes just invade, even with 2 or 3 people, just to get like vision
Okay.
on one of the 2 sides.
Right.
Um, and obviously, like then it's like really obvious where you go. Then it doesn't matter. It's like
Okay, but if they invade to get vision and they get the vision, it doesn't matter that
Yeah,
yeah,
they
they
know it
know
anyway.
because
yeah.
they know anyway because they place the ward. So to me,
But
this
then
is still not the point.
it's already a different name. As I said, it's just whatever.
So yeah, so I still don't like it, but I didn't get the chance to argue about it. So this okay, so to me, when I see this word, it's a very green flag that at level 3 you gank here. So what you do as Zinzao is you do this, 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 and then you rotate here and kill him. Because you have no ward, so he can't push. If he pushes, he's dead. So Syndra should have lost the lane from placing this ward.
Red Raptors into Crocs.
Red Raptor
Raptors,
Crocs,
Reds,
and then you gank
Golems,
here.
and then go gank.
Yep. And then you transition gank. And if she doesn't push, like because she should be pushing, if she's pushing, you just gank and kill her. If she doesn't push, then you don't need to gank mid lane because Vel'Koz is winning. So this is a losing. This is like very losing ward. So that's why it's very bad to ward as level 1 as a mid laner. Oh, he's getting invaded. What happened? Wait, what happened in jungle? Oh, the raptors respawned and he didn't take the wolves. I see. Well, that's very slow fight. That's so that's good. So, I mean slow game. So that's good for you because you have like very good scaling. Oof.
Rough engage.
Yeah, this is always having a rough time. Okay, so you get. Oh my god, that was good. Well, it's unfortunate you didn't get the Drake, but you got 2 kills, so that's pretty good for you. Zinzao is clearing again. So you want to be contesting the grubs. Okay, good job. Oh, you definitely want to fight this, yeah. Oh, you swapped? Okay. Yeah, I don't dislike it. You should be winning this though. Let's see.
We got Poppy ulted, so we got separated, I think.
No, but it's more like you need to poke. I mean, I don't know, I guess it's fine actually.
And I'm the only one who can poke, no?
Yeah, you're the only one that can
Okay.
poke and you're more of a front to back,
Yeah.
so it kind of doesn't matter actually that you pokes.
Yeah, we got Poppy ulted, so we had to back off.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, you still got 2 now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you guys are gonna get blasted against Syndra. This is a bad lane assignment, you should be fixing it as soon as you can. Okay, so now that you have Velcode with you kinda, you want to be taking the position and then you want to be poking. So you need to play towards team strength. So we need vision, right? But you don't have vision, so this is pretty rough. Smolder, you need to join your team somehow, because like right now you're in a bad position, and your team cannot engage without you guys. So this is like like you're getting wiped here. I don't even need to look how the fight goes. They have at least 2 kills in a Drake. How the fuck did they not kill you?
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so Syndra missed Mr. Stun, and then Zinzao went in, and then what was this?
Minami ult came out, and then his Smolder ult hurt them in the back.
No, I mean, how did she get pushed away?
Ruled.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see, I see. I mean, he should still die though.
Since ult, he doesn't get damage unless they get onto him.
Yeah,
And
that's
the
true.
Poppy can't get on, so.
I mean, that's true that Zinzao is actually pretty good into your comp. I didn't realize how strong Zinzao was, but I guess it's very good. No, I really underestimated Zinzao. But to be honest, he should still die. Let's be honest. Like realistically, what should happen is Poppy just flash like here, right? Like
We'll stun him.
and then-
Shin didn't die because like Isaiah wasn't there to DPS and Suna didn't have E anymore.
it doesn't matter because like you just need like they just need to keep him here, and then the ult wears off, right? Because the ult is like so like if Poppy flashes this, and then wait for the stun, and then here she is him into the wall. Syndra can just like flash QR and he's dead. Do you see my point?
Yeah.
It can and he just get like they just keep going. And like Xayah can be following up in case he's not dead, but he's probably dead. And then that's not a fight anymore, cause even if they are pretty low, they just go and Zine and ult, and that's fine. So that's just crazy that it went well. And like yeah, Poppy still had ult as well. Like no, but it was 100%. It was 100% dead. Like just Poppy just had to flash E and then R him, and then Syndra could have followed up.
I think Poppy's ult's on cooldown at this point.
Alright, that's fair. How? Did he try to?
She used it on the grub fight.
No, but that's weird.
Oh wait.
No, that's weird. What did she do? Did she try to use it and then cancel it with the recall? No, it was the what? I'm so confused. Okay, I'm a bit confused. Oh, it's because the replay is bugged. Okay, see.
Oh.
Okay, well that's good for you again. But I mean, to be honest, I think you're very lucky this game.
Yeah, they're kind of griefing it.
Yeah, kind of.
I mean, sorry.
Well, I mean, good for you. Like now you're in a very good position. You should be winning this game now. But again, your comp is very hard to play. Ooh, Velko's tipping mid. Well, Velko's tipping back. Okay. Do you think you can contest this?
I don't know. It's rough because like I was still thinking like I'm really weak. I don't know any stacks yet.
I think we tried to cross a lot of the time, like because we figured we had like Smolder and we just need to try and stall out the game. So a lot of the time we were like seeding objectives and then going to the opposite side of the map to see what we can get.
I think we even did that. I think we just kind of like fiddle our thumbs, to be honest.
I mean,
We
right
didn't
now you're
really-
doing good job, right? You're poking, that's fine. Oh my god.
I was skeptical for the Jin engage here.
Xin Zhao needs to fix his engages. Like, that's the second game, and he just keeps doing bad engages.
Mhm.
So that's
We
good.
saw that in Bessa as well on board.
Yeah, this flash was very unnecessary. Nami keeps doing very, very good bubbles though. Oh, you're losing the tower here. Oh no, Kekasente is coming. That's very good rotation from you. And then you just go back bot. Yep, good rotation. You just definitely needed to save the tower. And now Drake is spawned. Well, you're not getting this Drake.
Nope.
You should not get this Drake because your comp should be first in Drake and you're not. So now all they have to do is just do Drake and you can't do anything about it. Because you don't have time. He keeps engaging, but like right now they engage while two people are in base, so that's never gonna work. I mean, I hope. Oh my god, it's like can they kill him though? Sorry, it's your team, but still, like it pisses me off.
Can't
but
keep
like,
getting away with that.
Yeah, he keeps getting away. It's pissing me off. Like at some point he needs to die. But yeah, you still can do. I mean, yeah, definitely. Like go and try the objective. That's very good. That's very good.
I think we won it, but I did Drake so fast that they immediately went to Herald, so we had to concede.
Not
it
top
as well.
T1 for this, I'm
I
sure
mean,
though.
it's mostly because you took so much time to decide that you wanted to. So like, at this point, not this point. Okay, at this point, Drake is about to spawn. That's last wave. You need to ask yourself, what do we do? Do we contest Drake? Do we go for Herald and trade? What do we want to do? And as K'Sante, you can't recall because there is something happening right now. I don't know how much gold you have, but if you have a lot of gold, it means that you trolled till now, right? Like you should be
Okay.
more strong when both objectives are spawning, right? Because like right
Yeah.
now you're in base and they are trying to do something, and that's like on you. It's not on them, right? They should be trying to do something, but you should be with them. Same thing, like as Vel'Koz, you should be trying to rotate to mid before, like on the last wave again, right? Like right now, this recall is too late anyway, right? This push is already too late. You should be mid at this point. So what should happen is you're mid, you're not going top because this is last wave, so you don't have time. You just don't have time to go top, so you don't, and you just stay mid.
Makes sense.
Because like now you had a solid 5-man mid, and then could keep pushing and just reacted to whatever they were doing. You could have even won the fight, because if you did this last wave, you just do the same thing. Like they defend the tower. If they don't, you just keep pushing, right? And you just sit here and poke them. So this was not a lost fight. Like till now, I was looking at it like it was a lost fight, but it actually isn't at all. Like you're in a good position. You're even for some reason. I guess it's like farming things. Yeah, you're getting blasted in farm. So yeah, you should be sitting here and like full vision around here, right? So like ward here, ward here, ward here, something like this. Like and cover this, and then poke them when they try. So you place yourself here or on the pink with a second pink here if you can, and then like two people here, and then you poke them like this. And then do the Drake, like the last person is taking the Drake and pulling it here. Again, you want always to pull the Drake out of the pit, so you can react if something happens, right?
Yeah.
So you always want to pull it here. So if you contest from mid, you pull it here. If you contest from bot, you pull it here. And then when you have the Drake here, people are poking like this. If they're looking like they're coming, you just swap the Drake here and keep poking. If they're looking like they want to be engaging and you didn't poke enough, you just cancel the Drake and then go back and keep poking till they are not able to fight. And as soon as they, and the second they are not able to fight, then you engage. But that shouldn't take that long, because like right now we had like 1, 2, and 3 rotation. You don't need 3 rotation of poking. You should be there, like 2 is enough, right? You just like do one burst with like a Q here and a Q here and maybe a W here, and the guy is already midlife. And then a second Q, and then you ult, and like 2 people are out, and then you have the Drake. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
We kind of just gave objective for free.
I mean, yeah.
Yep.
But again, like that's the same thing as last game. It's just last wave. You're just not contesting it, and you're gonna keep losing games if you keep not contesting it. You just lost mid tower for no reason, did you? Oh no, I guess they heralded it. Okay. Would you want to fight this? Okay, let's see.
We just thought they wanted to. Or they
Oh,
were
I
like
see.
getting croissante.
Yeah, I mean, as a top laner, when you don't see anyone in lane, like you don't see anyone in mid, see anyone anywhere, like just collect the wave in the tower, right?
Yeah.
But that's fine. Like you could have still survived. I'm pretty sure you did actually.
They did, yeah.
But like
Especially
right
if you
now,
can't,
what you should be doing is like you see 3 people, right? Don't think. You just oh, 3 people are here. You just dash here and ult someone away. You can't afford to keep your ult on the situation. Because if you get
Yeah.
CC'd once, you're gonna get chain CC'd.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's right.
I'm pretty sure that's not what you did.
Yeah.
You ulted Zaya, so you got out. Yeah, you flashed and ulted Zaya.
Okay, well I don't dislike this actually. But yeah, your team needs to be reacting very fast.
Yeah.
Which your team did. Okay, so that's good. So your team reacted, but I still think you were better off just getting out. Just ulting to
Yeah.
get out, right? Because now you lost like a lot of health. But you ulted Zaya. Well, the thing about ulting Zaya is that Zaya is not gonna die.
She's just gonna press R. That's what
Yeah.
she did.
Yeah, and then she have like
I-
very good...
I don't think you can ult any one of them. I don't think any of them will die, except like maybe Syndra, but like... If she still has E, it's still hard.
I mean, no, me to be... Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Well, we get some like ults and sums out of them here, so...
Yeah, but I blew my flash as well, so
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, the best thing would have done just get out with ult. And that's it. Can't you just like just tap the W anymore? Is that fixed?
I mean you can.
Okay, so you could have just like
I
E
just
and,
forgot
and
about,
W
like-
like this, and you were fine. no?
Yeah. I just didn't factor in the poppy the poppy like W. Yeah.
Oh, no, I guess you were no, you just had to ult. Yeah, just E like this, W like this, ult or something like this. If you do it very fast, like she's not gonna be able to respond. So you can like, even do like something like this, and then you just walk to her and ult her instantly. Like if she tries to E you, you're gonna get the ult anyway.
Yeah.
Right? Because your champion has priority for some reason. And then you were grounded and then stunned. I mean, yeah. The Poppy keeps ulting you away, that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's their protect comp, right? It's so impossible to engage.
There was Zilean as well. It's so rough.
Yeah. And like at
Even
this point,
even the Syndra and Zaya have like self-deal.
yeah, like at this point, they could just sit on Atakan and you can't do anything about it. Like if I were them, I would just like start Atakan. Like they have no balls. Let's say it. Oh, that's bad. You know what happened?
Yeah, that was like really bad. Like,
That's bad. Like you lose attack on this because you need to protect mid.
yeah.
Yep. I guess they didn't do it. What are they doing though? So why are they not starting it though? Like they could just start it.
Too slow now. I just pushed 2 minions and I walked it, and then they can't really do it.
No,
Because
but it
Autocon takes a long time.
Yeah, but it
Autocon
forces
takes a
you to
long
try.
time. Yeah, but Autocon takes a long time to do, and you take a lot of damage taking it, and they don't really have like any fast DPS to take it except like Xayah.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
Xayah's mid.
Because like they clear this, they clear that, and then you're forced to face check them as a poke comp.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's not even about getting it, even though they can. Like that's exactly what they did, right? They cleared this, and for some reason they don't have a pink, which they should. How they're not having a pink, I don't know. But that's still free attack can. And you trade from mid, yeah, that's fine.
We didn't get even mid, cause oh yeah, we did. I think we barely got it. Yeah.
I mean, you're not in a bad position, but you're gonna be in a bad position if you don't contest Drakes.
Yeah, the next fight really. I think we got one Drake and then like
Yeah, we got next Drake and then we lost Soul.
I think we were up to like 3. We were both in slow point, I think, and then we got like really scuffed like
No,
by
I
a
only-
finger flank.
I only think we got 1. And yeah, then we got Flank with Syndra.
Because we traded Baron for one of them.
So right now you have Xayah and one person out. And then you're forced to recall. And then they went Nash. And you just gave it. You didn't realize? Ooh.
Yeah.
We didn't have any vision.
Ooh. Oh, oh.
I kind of lost this.
That's
game there.
rough. I mean, I think you're kind of forced to do the exact same thing. Like, you just go on him and then flash him on the ult. Right?
Yeah. I keep
This-
forgetting about the pop AW.
Oh my god,
Ah.
you get blasted there. Well. I mean,
have
no,
to
you
give,
can't. Like, you need to give. Like right now, you're losing your time. You need to set up the Drake. You're too attached on trying to get something out of something that is already lost. How do you get this Drake though? Okay, maybe we're gonna see you play your comp. Okay. Okay, great. Now you need to get the pink out. Okay, you're poking. Very good. Ooh. Okay, disengage. Keep poking. I mean, the smaller poke is so disastrous.
Yeah, I'm starting
mean,
to hurt like now.
They literally, you literally didn't do any damage still. Like the only damage dealt is the Drake. Like Vel'Koz keeps missing his Q because he can't walk forward and he's like doing only defensive Qs.
He's doing it in an angle where he can't hit it as well. He's just doing it straight instead of doing it sideways, you know?
Yeah.
Another little focus trick.
Okay, very
He keeps
good.
doing it straight.
So he got 2. Like, do you realize how instant? Like, okay, so Poppy tried to go in, which was pretty troll. I mean, you need to get control of this bush. Like, you need to control. Like, okay, so here is my thought. You see Xayah? You engage. There is no point not engaging if that's 4v5.
So
Right?
should I just be like face checking the brush right here?
Yeah. I mean, it's not even face check. It's like you hard engage. Like you E, W, flash ult someone, and like the fight is dead. It's over, right?
Right.
Like there is no fight. Like Xayah is trolling right now.
Yeah, she's already at the fight. She got 1v1 by Drake.
And then like you touch 2 people. Like there is like just go. Like you wanted to poke the enemy team. The 2 carries are out. even though that's not from your book, but that's another story. And then you just go in, like that's your comp, right?
Yeah. So like I mean I felt like I really had trouble with this like how we were supposed to like play this like after we got the poke off.
Well,
Like
okay, so one thing is you kind of want to not play the comp as a Nami frontline.
right, yeah.
So right now, you wanted to engage when Zaya did her thing, did her weird thing and got like seen, right? You wanted to engage. As soon as you crossed, now that's cuffed. Because
Right.
they are in the middle of everything, right? So there are two sides. Zaya is in the fight, kinda, and like she can like go around. So the more you're waiting, the more you're losing your advantage. Even though you're still poking, right? So you still have good poke. So right now, if you can keep poking, but as soon as this guy is getting out, you need to deep out, and Nami is not in the fight. So this is like she was not here. So she's just gonna get blown up. I mean, that's crazy. And this ult was troll as well. Like the Vel'Koz ult. There is no point ulting this. Yes, you want the kill, but you should be more concerned about Soul. And this is not getting Soul because she's already out of the fight. You guys definitely need to be very careful about what you're playing for. You cannot be playing like, oh, I think I can get the kill, let's get the kill. Like, this is autopilot. Right? This is autopilot as well. Like, you crossing like this and trying to get the Drake is autopilot because you could have just like got control of the bush because they were very low and you were 5, they were 4. Like, I don't know what you're afraid of.
I guess I was right for once, because this is what I was saying when I was reviewing with Abigail as well, this game, where we played the like poking part right, but the after the poking part we just kind of didn't play the fights correctly.
Let's say that the Drake did.
Let's just say that.
I'm joking. So yeah, you did very good job here. So let's rewind, and play it at normal speed, right? So the standoff is definitely what your team wants to be doing, right? But you kind of want to be controlling this bush. So you want to find a way to get this bush. So if you place a pink here, it is hard for you to get this pink, but it's hard for them to get this pink, right? If you get the control of the bush. Like, you have full vision right now. So now you can kind of walk up. Okay, so let's see. How do you fall from the sky? That's fine. Okay, so right now, you can definitely place a pink here, right? Like, they're getting out. So now you place a pink, and you're supposed to have vision, so this is how it plays out. So now that you have the pink here, because you knew that they were going back, because this ward gave you the vision, right? So now this is how it looks, kinda, because you have both vision. So both teams has vision of this, so you can see everything. So you getting vision on this bush makes it so they don't have to walk forward because they're not comfortable. They are comfortable because they know that you don't have vision on this. So that's the reason why they all walk forward. Right? But now let's say that instead Vel'Koz was here and then W ult. Right? Even with a Q like this. Right? So that's insane poke. So like, if you guys place the vision here and then as K'Sante you place yourself like around here and just tank damage with your W, right? So you just like place yourself here and then W out. And while you W out, everyone can try to hit someone because they're going to be busy focusing you.
Yeah.
This is a sick Nami ult as well.
Yeah, you can Nami ult, even though like you kind of want, so you kind of want to keep your Nami ult because you want to have some disengage. Even though Xin Zhao is still here, right? But yeah, you definitely don't want to give them space because now that they have space, this is rough. But again, like, you just hit them again. So now you just do the same thing. Like, just you go forward because you have vision. If they go on you, you disengage. So if they try to go on you, so you walk here. If they try to go on you, you W in like this. I mean, you W out like this. If needed, Nami ult, and then you blast the Poppy. Right?
Yeah.
I think he was scared of getting a Poppy W though.
Look at how it looks, right? They tried to engage, and they had to disengage. But now, look at how it looks, right? So there were so many opportunities in this fight. So now they're trying to do something. She gets one. Okay. At this point, you guys can turn on those two and try to get some poke. Because the wave is coming, and that's separating them from the two others. So you can definitely like shank them out. I'm not saying engage. I'm saying shank them. Right? Because like that's a very big issue. Then when the ult of Nami goes, where is it? It's here. Like look at Vel'Koz positioning. Vel'Koz should be placing himself here or here, something like this. Like he wants to be in the backline. Right now he's flanking. Right? So you guys need to decide. Either you go here and Vel'Koz follows you, or you guys go here. So I agree that you want to be playing towards the vision, but first of all, this ping is trolling you because you don't know that they have vision. Because this ping should be here to get this vision. So I don't know who placed it, but reported. And second of all, like, he needs to walk forward. That's why he's not touching any Q. He's too scared. Right? But like, look at what Xayah is doing. Like Xayah was full life, by the way. She just inted. Right? So you need to go in. And also, like as K'Sante, you kind of want to receive the W, the Poppy ult.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
So
so
I can like
if
make
you,
it with W.
yeah. So right now you still have W. And your job is to make them not go, right? So you want to stay here anyway. But if you see this, you just like go here, dash and W here. And you tank the ult. Right? Because that's bad.
Yeah.
But again, like as K'Sante, it's the same, it's still the same thing, right? You want to take space. Right now you got very, very good poke, and you see them go back. You need to take the space. Because if you don't, that's still good. Is gonna do the same. Like you're gonna be forced to back off, and they're gonna take the bush, the control of the bush again, and then same thing again. They're gonna be here, and you're gonna be here, and you're gonna wait. So you're fine waiting, but you need. But if you don't take the advantage that you get, you're gonna never get. Like you're never gonna. It's never gonna work.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, again, like playing slow is good for your comp. But they're slow and slow, right? But yeah, that's still very good. Like you still played towards your team strength, so that's good. I think there is kind of nothing to do, so I'm just gonna skip forward. And then you do the same thing as they trade Nash for Drake. You're getting mid prio, so that's very good. Oh, there is a fight. Oof. Yeah, you don't. As a tank, you can do this because you're a tank, but people behind you are gonna try to do the same thing because they want to stay with you.
Just get one shot. Yeah.
Yep. So this, so you need to understand that as a tank, you're the safety of everyone, and that you doing something that you can do doesn't mean that people can follow you, and you not like it's the same thing as if you're like a tank that needs to be protecting his team, and you instantly go in on the backline.
Yeah.
And you're
just
like,
ignore
oh,
you
but
and kill your backline.
yeah, oh, why my team is dead? I was 1v3. Yeah, but it
Yeah.
doesn't matter, right? That's like basic tank mentality. But you saw your mistake, so you flashed in, so that's good. I don't even think you needed to flash, to be honest. But that's still good. Great job. So now you need to push your lead. And pushing your lead means not trading the Nash for Drake. Right?
We were just scared about Soul, I think.
No, yeah, I agree that you're scared about
like-
Soul, right?
I mean, like here, can like just in South Sola and we just his forward walk to Nash, like, and we still get
Okay.
it? Does that not work?
What is the strength of your comp?
Poke.
Okay, what else?
Siege.
What are you doing right now?
I'm protecting my team.
No, as a team, what are you doing right now?
Alright, we're pushing mid.
Okay, what was the word that you just said?
Pushing.
I was hoping about sieging.
We should have just pushed mid.
Yeah, you
Okay.
just stay mid and keep pushing them and keep playing towards your team strength, and you get the tower, and you poke them,
Yeah.
and then you keep doing this. And when they recall, you can go Drake because that's the free Drake because you poked them. But
Right.
now that you gave them the space, it's the same thing again with your comp. It's about space. As soon as they can take space, you can't play. And that's the reason this comp is so hard to play. Right?
Yeah.
You were in an insane position here. You just had to keep it. Because like you had 60 seconds. You could have kept fighting for them for like 40 seconds. And like 40 seconds is a lot of abilities. Right? It's like 5 Velcro Q and 4
Smaller W's.
four smaller
smaller
W.
Qs.
It's like
Yeah.
3 Nami E.
Nami
Like at least 3 or 4 W from Zinzao, right? That's a lot of damage. So if they dodge everything, you kind of lost 40 seconds. But realistically, if they dodge everything, it's that you're doing something bad. Like if Velko stands here and do like permanently Qs that are from Fog of War, like how are they dodging it? Right? And now you're in a position where Zinzao is getting Drake, so that's good. And then you're face checking them. Right? And then you're trying to catch them, but that's not your same strength, so you're gonna die. I mean, I guess you didn't, but you could have, right?
Yeah.
Like, no, to be fair, a good thing that they're not a hard engage comp. But let's be honest, you would have been blasted. But to be fair, like that's part of drafting, right?
Mhm.
Okay, now you're again in a situation where you don't have Nash, so you're kind of forced to give everything. I mean, this Ambessa keeps failing every ult. That makes it very indie. I swear the Smolder pick really does the game. What is she doing? She survives? There is no way. Ah, thank you. And then you can keep going. I mean, you're winning despite being down with Barons. It's kind of incredible how insanely hard you're stomping them. Wait, what happened? Oh. Oof, that could have been bad. Okay, good for you. Drake spawning. Again, you need to be playing for the Drake. Please do last wave. No, but you can do this though. Like you're with the wave, you need to walk with the wave. I mean, to be fair, that's not last wave. No, to be fair, that's not last wave. But you need to walk with the last wave, with this wave then. Oh, that's incredible. Am I seeing a correct last wave here? Okay. Oh, that's good. All right.
This is gonna be a very interesting one, Lazy. This
Oh, no.
is
Don't
just watch.
don't spoil me. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so you're please. Okay, you're pushing. Good. That was a bit fast. Yeah, that was a bit fast. You need
Should we
to
push
wait.
with slower?
No. What is fast is you going into this bush. Because
Alright.
you only see Mbessa, but 4 people could be here. So you
Right.
wait for them to show, and when they show at this moment, you go in. Right? Right. So you have space. What is this ult? Okay, so you have space. Now,
Kind of an end ult.
what is Vel'Koz doing? Okay. I mean, Vel'Koz is kind of trolling you, but that's fine. Okay. You guys need to Oh, you have the bush. You have the bush. Stay in the bush. Okay, you stay here. You stay here. You don't leave this bush. No, you don't leave this bush. You stay here. And if you stay here, Poppy can. If she goes on you, she gets blasted. So she can't go on you. So you just stay here. Like you look how small there is position compared to you as K'Sante. You're the tank, by the way.
Yeah, the Smolder's front laning, and I'm the
Yeah,
one that's
and-
like sitting back. Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like you're safe in the bush, so keep the bush. Again, your team is very strong in your team is very strong in poke, and she's very strong in stroke point. If you're here and they try to go on you, like Vel'Koz ult you and they shred everyone. So if you stay in this bush, no one ever gets this rig. So you just AFK here. You don't even need to do back and forth or move and anything. You just go here, press S, and AFK for the next 30 seconds. You can just go to the toilet. Zinza was
Yeah,
a bit
like-
inting. Okay,
Yeah,
so
here
at this
comes.
point, here's what should happen. Right? Because this guy is like
Yeah.
me trying to play control mages as like assassins. And I tried it, it doesn't work very well. Okay, so the Nami ult was in the wrong direction. Okay, so that should be instantly go in. So Nami should be ulting like this because you want to disengage while you kill the Syndra. Vel'Koz needs to get the hell out of here. And you guys need to front to back. So let's see. That's not very much a front to back.
Kinda didn't have a frontline anymore. Xanthi used all abilities and then I didn't have any PO anymore.
Yeah, but you were dead. You got Mbessa.
Ambassador is ram me down.
Yeah, that's rough. To be fair, this one is
I feel like-
definitely this one is on Nami. Like Nami had to ult backward. So here is how it looks. Nami ult like this. And then you guys try to survive the so K'Sante goes on him. And then you guys walk through Mbessa, and especially not here. Because here you're getting out of your teammates. So you keep going on Syndra. Nami tries to peel back. Vel'Koz try to stay with you.
Oh no.
And then like
Kinda over the bush. Yeah.
if you go like this and K'Sante does the W in the other direction, he takes Poppy with here and then he 1v3. Keep pinning for Vel'Koz. So like this chunk is not playable for them, and then you clean up Syndra and get like you take Poppy here. Like Smolder is dead anyway. It doesn't matter what you do. Like Zinza will clean up the Syndra and then you play S3. Like that's basically. But yeah, this fight is That's the third time that Zinzo tries to engage and then flashes out. He needs to fix this. Yeah. That's unfortunate. You went very well at the beginning. Well, I think what happened is definitely You had I mean, like again, Zinzao, right? But again, like you need to have a clearer vision. Like Nami needs to make like space for a team. Like as Cassante, you can even stay here. That's fine. Right? You turn on them and give space. So you just like go here, press W and back off. And the fact that you hold your W for the entire time makes it so they're gonna be like not walking as hard, and you're gonna like try to back off. And if you need to
Yeah.
get to commit your flash, that's fine. Commit your flash, and you can also like you commit your W and then go here. And if they keep following you, you just like flash Zaya like this, right? And Zaya is not gonna die, but she's not gonna help her Syndra. Syndra is gonna be dead, and Mbessa is gonna go in. But right, if you were here, you could have like tried to prevent this.
Yeah.
Like it was scoffed anyway, right? It was very poorly executed. Anyway, then you get the Baron, and then the game is over. I'm pretty sure there is nothing to watch.
Just watch.
This game, man.
It lasted so long.
This game like took 10 years off my life.
That's literally just because I'm smaller. Like, it's so hard for him to end because I deal so much damage and I have good wave clear.
Ula, what are you doing here?
Yeah, I went there and then I didn't realize the rotation was so fast. Like the TP came in on top T2.
Did you
And
see
I
the?
saw they were all like meds, so I was like, oh, I can get out. I couldn't get out.
Yeah, did you see the video about tempo lines?
I think I watched a little bit of it.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
this basically guarantees you that you're gonna get turned.
Yeah.
Because like, let's look at that from the red side. You need to stop this Cassante. Right, as soon as you show here, you're dead.
Yeah.
And then that's rough. Vel'Koz needs to give this. Yep. I'm so tired. I can
I'm
focus.
sorry.
No, it's fine, it's fine. And then... Oof, yeah. I mean, that was... Like, you guys need to just concede. Yeah. How do you not lose the game from here?
Smaller, baby.
To be fair, your team is stronger in this situation. Yeah. Oh, you're trying to gain space. That's the third team fight that looks like this. Like this bush needs to be controlled. And like Syndra is doing her thing again, right? And she's still allowed to do it. It's crazy.
The sequencing here is actually crazy. Like Syndra backs here, she TPs.
Okay. So here, that's very good for you that the Elder resetted. Now what you need to be doing is, what is your support doing? It has four wards, so you need to place them with a pink here and a ward here, and you have full vision. And now you play in this bush. They have no control of this bush. They have no vision on what is Vel'Koz doing. They have no way of knowing where the skill shots are coming from. Like you can play like this, you can play like this. Like you have full control of this bush. Don't reset. What do you mean? Don't reset. Don't reset.
I was TPing back.
Why?
Health.
Health?
I just felt like I was.
You're
I felt like I was
trading
pumped
health.
out like a lot.
You're trading health for space though.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
like your health is low. To be fair, she reset it as well, right? But can't you just like go in if she reset it?
I mean, I felt like I couldn't. like that's a situation where I was so confused that I was like unsure how I just like walk into them. Then I just get kited.
Okay. Do you want me to clear your confusion?
Sure.
Okay. Give me a second. It's coming. Okay, look at Zaya health.
Yeah.
Right, you're seeing it? Never mind. Zillion's health, okay?
Yep.
Confusion cleared. You engage.
Right. So I just like literally right click them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Syndra is not here, so it's a 4v5. Your Smolder needs 2
Yeah.
Q to kill someone. There is no confusion to have here,
Right.
right? So you just like right click. Yeah, exactly. Or you can just like take the Drake and put it here. Like that's the same thing. They're gonna right click on you because they don't have a choice. Because if they don't, you get the Drake and you win the game. So if you're scared, you just take the Drake. Because you recalling right now, even though you're midlife, while everyone else is midlife as well, by the way. Here's what happens.
You do have a Nami as well.
Yeah, but let me use our
Yeah,
roles.
that's true.
Yeah. Okay, now let's look at what happens as soon as. Okay, did they see that you recall? They didn't. So that's why it happened not as bad. They didn't know. But you still lost like a lot of space. Look at the damage though, right? The Drake needs to be pulled here. And you
Yeah.
guys are playing here. So like Xin Zhao takes the Drake and put it here.
It's
As
Saya-
Cassante,
Saya-
you play here, and then you poke here from there, right?
Yeah, exactly. Saya was like keep like aggroing it so we couldn't pull it.
Oh my god, but this is not allowed though. Couldn't Vel'Koz punish this? Oh yeah, that was pretty hard. I mean, right click. Really, right click. Like D is poked, E is poked, E is not here yet. I mean, it's a bit late now, but you need to leash it out and make it reset. Okay, you reset. Okay, right click. Thank you. Why is it Smolder that is right clicking, right?
I don't. That's exactly what I was saying. I felt like we had to go there. It's like so,
Yeah,
I was
you
so
had to. Look at
frustrated.
this. So
I was
like
so
here,
frustrated.
this is the moment where you go in, ward this, and place yourself here, and you do Drake, and you have like so much space they can't walk onto you. So again, so like let's take the example. You were like this at the beginning, right? You were like this, but if you had mid prio, you would be here, and they would be here. So what you do in this situation is you place vision here, vision here, vision here, and you place yourself here, and they go into you, you poke and back off, you poke and back off, you poke and back off, and they are out of health, reaching the pit. So now you're in a position where look at how your Smolder is playing. This is not the time to do the Drake, this is the time to kill them. Right? Your Smolder is going 1v3 because you guys are AFK, right?
Yeah.
So it's not about you not able to be poking. It's you need to be understanding. You need to understand that you need to provide space for your Smolder. So what you should be doing here is being here. And then if your Smolder walks forward, you walk with him. So I'm gonna put my cursor on you with very low speed, okay? So here, very good poke. Here. Now, this is you.
Yeah.
Okay, pause. Okay, how do I pause? Pause, okay. You're here. Your team should be here. Xin Zhao should be with you, right? So you're like 2 here and 4 and 3 here. So Zaya is dead. Let's look at Fog of War. What do they do? You are here full life Cassante, and they're all half health.
Yeah, we just like ace them here. If they try and walk up, and if they don't walk up, then we just kill Zaya.
Yep. And then what happens?
We do Elder.
And then
We
Good
win the
game.
game.
and then you do Nash, and then you win the game. Like, you had so many opportunities to win this game. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And like, this is how hard you outdrafted them. Do you see how they're in the back foot the entire game? This is just you not playing the correct way, and you're
Yeah.
behind. Like, they have Soul, by the way. Does it feel like they have Soul?
No.
It is 48 minutes smaller.
Yeah, I mean, yes, I agree. But you picking Smolder doesn't matter. Because to be honest, you had Caitlyn, you would have done a better job. Like, you had Lucian, you would have like just ulted someone and watched someone. Like, you had like any champions that pokes more, you would have not spent like 2 minutes here poking because you would have poked more. So no, I disagree that this is about Smolder, right? This is about you drafting a poke comp into a protect comp. Right? But you need to play, and you need to understand that if they're all half health, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, tell me if I'm wrong, but can't you just like right click, and if your team disappear, you still win?
In this situation, like if I run into like the dry brush and my team is not like there, I don't think I win it.
Yeah,
Like,
you
I think,
probably
like,
okay. You probably die, but okay. Now you're two. You're this duo. Do you win this?
Yeah. If I'm like marking them while Smolder kills Zaya, like yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's winnable.
And instead, Smolder needs to flash away,
Yeah.
right? And then you give space for no reason again. Like, you don't understand how valuable is space. And Vel'Koz keeps like, I mean, sorry, but I need to do it. I need, like, it's like in my soul. Like, I need it. Okay, I think it's not the first one. Okay, we're at the beginning. So I'm gonna count the number of Q not in the fight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, this one was in. This one was in as well. 7. That's good. That's good. Right? So like, if Vel'Koz, instead of poking here the entire time, was poking here, he would have hit the front line for the entire time. Like, you need to tell your Vel'Koz, your job is not to kill your job is just to deal damage. It doesn't matter to who. So if Poppy is the person that is the easiest to hit, just hit Poppy. That's fine. And then what do? You just try to do Drake. Okay, so that's the thing. And then you, oh my god, yeah, I see what's going on. Oof.
They get this Elder as well, by the way.
Yep, GG.
Then it's just over.
I don't want to see.
Over from there.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. Oh, that's not the correct button. Right. Number 1. Very good draft, but play towards your team strength. Toward team strength. How do you write strength? It's GTH, I think.
STRENGHT.
TH.
HT or TH?
TH. Yeah.
Yeah, TH, that's what I thought. Okay. So, play towards your team strength, same as the first game. You didn't poke for most of the game, and when you did, you were not playing for space. Your team is good at controlling space, you need to control space. And also that your team is good when the enemy team is coming onto you, not you going onto them. Right? Because it's very hard to hit skill shot on people that are running away from you. I don't know why I'm talking about to a top lane and a ADC main, so of course they don't know this. Right? Okay, so second thing. Last wave. I mean, that's first thing, and that's second thing. And third thing. No, that's it.
Creating space for my team.
That's playing towards your team strength.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. Yeah, you need to understand what your champion needs to be doing in this situation, and your champion is just good to give space. That's what tanks are for,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it. Like, I swear, you just fix this and you're good. You're good to go.
Okay, sounds good.
Sounds good.
Do you have
I
any
hope
questions?
The rest of the team no, I think we've been pretty deliberate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
that's
like
true.
this has clarified a lot.
Yeah, we
I mean,
went
this
for
is
a
what
very long time.
that's like the last fight. I thought the same to Abigail. Like we reviewed it after the game because she felt very frustrated by that loss.
What did you think
Now,
about this fight, Abigail? Before the review,
What one? Sorry,
before like what we saw right now.
the elder one.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like I felt like we were poking him out, and I didn't see the angle for how I actually get onto him. Like if I'm Malphite or something, sure, I just like press R or like something like that. Something that's very easy to like force and engage. I feel like I never have success when I do that on Cassante. Like it feels like I walk at enemy team and then I just get like DPS down.
Do you know why?
Why?
Because that's not your job. You're not picking Cassante to engage.
Yeah, of course. So that was like my thought process when we were talking about like when after we poked him down. Like
Yeah, but again, like your job is just to place yourself in a good spot and then AFK. That's your job.
yeah, so like I don't need to engage on them. I just need to like walk towards them to force them away and they will walk back, right?
That is the first point. Play towards your team strength. Your team strength is not engage. Your team strength is poking. So you need to poke. That's it.
Yeah.
Like what you're doing is, my champion is not good at doing this, and I feel like I'm not good at doing this. Well, yeah, of course. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
grab the spaceman,
Exactly.
and then do a dance like you're on the moon. Anyhow, Ligi, thank you so much for the reviews. It helped a lot. I think it'll help us a lot further down the line.
Yeah. I'm gonna like post this on when you post this on YouTube. I'm gonna share this with the rest of the team because I think there's a lot we can all learn from watching this review.
Sure. Yeah, it's 2 hours 30 minutes, so it's gonna take like an hour to do this.
Again, I'm sorry about
Okay. Don't feel bad, because to be honest, on the main team that I'm coaching, we once did a 4-hour review. No, not review, but 4-hour scrim, where we did like the 3 games and then 3 review. And after 4 hours, we were done with the first game.
Oh my fucking god!
And we just stopped here because I couldn't.
insane.
And I needed to go to sleep.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's wild. So taking 2 hours 20 minutes is not that long.
But like half an hour per fight or something?
Like, did
40
you?
minutes?
No, it's not this. It's just like 3 games, and we like took like some times in between games, so it was like 2 hours scrim, and then we spent just 1 hour on the first game. 2 hours on the first game, and that's it. I mean, 1 hour and a half.
Unrelated, Ligi, but you keep popping up in YouTube videos that
Yeah, same.
I saw you in an Alawi's video the other day.
Yeah!
Yeah, you were playing with Sandra and he was Mindle. And I saw your name tag. I was like,
Wait. What are you talking about? Oh yeah, I know. Oh yeah. I saw it. Yeah. I saw it.
I found it so funny.
I inted
Yeah.
this game so hard, by the way.
I woke up and Abigail sent me a message like a screenshot, and I was like, what is sending? And then she said like, I'll look at the name, and I was like, oh, that's Lively.
Yeah.
I thought it was just a normal.
Yeah, it was very nice to get carried.
Yeah. You should.
All right. I think we're
much
done
for
for
your
today.
time. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a Ko-fi or a PayPal, by the way?
No, I have a PayPal maybe, but it's like very not needed. But if you want, I can give you.
Yeah, sure. Like, I really appreciate like you giving like so much time, and like even if it's like, if it's not much, I'd still like to like repay you for like,
Okay,
because this
but-
is like a lot of effort and shit.
Okay, but again, you need to understand. First of all, I do it mainly for the experience of doing it.
Yeah.
And second of all, like this is me wanting to do it for free. Like it's not you not paying me, right? So if you're just uncomfortable and want to pay me just because you're not comfortable with me doing it for free,
No,
like
no,
don't
it's
feel
not
uncomfortable.
that.
If you just want to give
It's
me
not
money because
that,
you
it's-
think I've done a good job, then I'm fine with this. But I don't
No,
want you to
yeah,
give me money because you feel bad because I did it for free.
No, of course. Like,
Okay.
but what I'm saying is this is like 2.5 hours of like advice and like coaching of like from a quite a high caliber. I think like it deserves like some kind of repayment. Like,
Okay, well, then
even
take
if
it.
it's just like £10 or something like that. Like, just as a small tap and a thank you for like all the help.
Oh, yeah,
Pound.
sure. Thanks.
Each per inch.
No problem.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, I'm gonna stop the recording now. Anyway.
Okay.